let's move. Okay. So in amongst all of this,
it's AJ stuff.
Lennox Lewis has been in the headlines again.
Hey, Lennox is a real one, you know.
Lennox
is mad consistent.
Lennox and AJ, yeah.
It's a shame that they just can't fight just to settle it. Like they just can't even.
Oh, they're not mates.
Such a shame, man.
They're just not mates, fam. Yeah, it's one of those where it's like, obviously we say this as people that we got mad love for Lennox, fam.
Absolutely,
I mean, Lennox is
that's our guy.
That's big bro, fam. You
that's
know what
big
I mean?
bro. Absolutely, big up Lennox.
But we
like AJ as well. I hate when two people that like are warring.
Oh, it's rough, bro. It's rough.
Yeah,
it's just one of the ones where you're watching the B fight. You're just like.
You
man don't like each other, man. Like it doesn't even make sense to go. Yeah, but he said, and then but what he bro. Come on, the bottom line,
it's beyond.
The bottom line, this is like, you know when you got uncles at the dinner and they don't talk outside of these moments,
yeah.
But they're here today at the family house,
man, and
the tension is just there. It's just, you're like, hey, listen, guys. Do this another day.
Yeah, man. We're just gonna be a family today. But yeah, what's Lennox said?
So he's got some tweets off, yeah, and let's see. So he goes. Let me see. There's a video of her talking about the fight with AJ.
Yeah.
And Lennox's quote tweet is in: Ngannou's fight with Fury was a spectacle. The fight with AJ is also a spectacle. Hats off to Ngannou for making the most of his opportunities. He's done nothing wrong. This is just the heavyweight division in 2024, right? So
that's shade as well, though.
Of course,
that's shady, bro. You lot just fighting UFC guys that have only had one fight. Mm-hmm. This is second fight. Yeah, gone.
Then
shady.
Someone says he's a hater because he didn't mention the Fury Usyk fight. So he goes, so I made a comment on a fight that wasn't Usyk Fury, and that makes me a hater. Jeez. For the record, I'm looking forward to welcoming Fury or Usyk to the Undisputed Club. Glad they've decided to chase history. Should be a great fight. A good big un always beats a good little un. Advantage for Fury. So, another person tweets Lennox. AJ is allowed to take a fight like this. He's not a champion, fought plenty of contenders, and Ngannou's last fight somewhat makes him credible, even if Fury barely prepared. And then Lennox goes, in my opinion, this fight adds zero credibility to AJ's resume. He's supposed to win this fight. And when he does, what does he gain or learn by beating someone in his second heavyweight fight? If he loses, it's an absolute disaster. The same stood for Fury, and it almost cost him everything. So then someone said again, you do hate AJ though, man. Like, you have done for a while. Is it because he declined when you tried to sign him? They went straight to the post. He said, yeah, so much hate. And he posted a bunch of tweets where he's saying, you know, nice things about AJ from 2017 and 18, right? Now, he goes again. Because Eddie's obviously
say some of the things, because just to clear up.
Well, some of the nice things that he said. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Say some of the nice things that he said.
He's talking about the Klitschko fight. That's how far back. So he goes, Joshua Klitschko was everything a boxing fan could want. Class acts, high drama, adversity, perseverance, and respect. Cracking fight. Congrats to both for giving the fans something to talk about. Big up to AJ on the win. This was just the type of fight and experience and adversity that AJ needed. He wasn't at his best, but sometimes you won't always be. And it's those times you have to find a way. Some fall apart after broken nose. He remained composed and controlled the fight, and that was after the Takam fight. In 2018, Eddie Hearn tweeted about McDonough and Inouye, and he goes, good stuff, by the way. Good work with AJ. Looking forward to the big one. There can only be one. Talking about Undisputed.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where he's at.
So there you go.
Those
so
are the tweets.
Yeah, some warm. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I thought it was important to say that because some people are like, they like it didn't exist.
That's right. And there's another, he gets some more tweets off. It's one of the ones where it's like the tone of how he speaks about AJ is what people pick up on.
Has Eddie Hearn said anything about their?
Yeah, I can't find it right now. But he's come back and basically said, yeah, AJ is en route to potentially fight the winner of Fury and Usyk. So he goes, you know, when he joins that club, I'm sure you'll be happy for him as well. So
that's
what Eddie Hearn said.
It's spicy. It's a spice, but I think it's honestly, I honestly feel that while there's not saying there's no love like lost in their situation, I think there's some expectations from both sides.
Yeah,
and you know when you get off to a like stuff happens in the middle. And you can't fix it. There's no coming back from it. But everyone's feeling slighted at different times. And one person's got a new slight to add on top of what they're feeling. Another guy's like, no, but I've arrived. Like, so why are you talking about me in the same, and sometimes you only get the negative message, the negative press.
Absolutely. Do you know what it feels like to me?
Yeah.
And I keep bringing the family dynamic because there is something in this where it's like, you man will always be connected as British heavyweights in the legendary conversations.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Lennox has set a very high standard. Any British heavyweight champions that come up after will be brought into a convo like this. So it's one of the ones where there is link, but it's like a family disagreement where an elder brother is disappointed with the younger brother, and that disappointment has made the younger brother feels personally attacked when it's really a call to, improvement. I wanted more for you, but he's seeing it as you don't respect me, so I'm not going to engage with you how you want to engage. So Big Brother's probably looking and thinking, I got all the tools that could help you get to where you go if you just listen. Younger brother's sitting there thinking, I don't need to listen to you to find my way. It's my life. Journey. And now it's just like, okay, cool. Well, when I hear from mommy and daddy what you're doing, I'm going to talk about it like this. Because
imagine the new thing that AJ said is, I could have told you that at the beginning. Because I could see. I could have helped you. I could have told you from the beginning, bro, you're massive.
And he's there sitting there thinking, well, I'm at peace with how this has gone because it's my life.
Yeah.
And it's a frustrating thing for both of them. Because it's just like, just listen to me. And I'm like, no, I don't have to.
Yeah. And it's the journey of a man.
It is, bro.
End of the day, like, it's hard as well because they're always going to compare them. And one is always going to be seen on it's a comparison that can never be done anything about because they can't fight in terms of the eras. But how we look back on each of them is completely different. And there's different things that they both got from the game. The one thing, like, I still really feel this way. Lennox, the love that he should have got or the respect that he should have got, he didn't fully get because he belonged to so many different places. But it's hard to say who gets to claim him for real.
And also, he wasn't trying to play ball in regards to respectability politics.
Yeah, but then at the same time, there's stuff that you miss out on because had I played ball, my career or how this thing could have looked on terms of, I don't know if it's financially and stuff, but across the AJ right now, no matter what, is set for everything. I think set for beyond time.
But so is Lennox.
I know Lennox is, but I'm saying
remember, every era is going to have more money going forward. It's just the way it goes. But so you can't really compete on a finance level. But I think the way Lennox did things was perfectly fine. Like,
no, for him, but
remember, he was in America in Vegas just commanding
doing the matching,
bro. Yeah, so it's not like he needed British support to be able to get to where he got to. Lennox is Lennox Lewis, bro.
No, I'm with you, bro. So it's not like I don't believe in what Lennox, but I'm saying that what AJ's become for boxing is
phenomenal.
Huge. It's huge. Like, we can't even. It's like there's so many
he
that
moved.
The thing just changed. The whole thing just like, this is it, literally. And then everyone bought into this. Where it was like with in Lennox time as well. Bruno was there, and Bruno was always gonna be. Even though Bruno wasn't as good as Lennox, he was always the darling for some. Like, no matter what, Bruno was always gonna be the face of this thing.
You know what it was? The face would definitely be an exaggeration. He definitely wasn't the face, but he was the darling.
That's what I mean. In terms of,
but like, because you probably say that Mike Tyson got more love because of just the energy of everything that happened. But it's like, when it comes to the boxing, that's where Lennox specialized, and he got everything that he needed to do.
But don't you compare this to the whole, like the Cat Williams thing, when Cat is like, I'm the comedian. Even though all these, you got Tyson over here that I know I'm better than. Like, I know I can beat Tyson on but he's loved in this thing, and it kind of what we loving him for. And then after you got another situation over here with Bruno, what beat? And I can understand some level of front. If it was me, if I'm Lennox in this moment, I know how I'm feeling about this thing. It's like, raw, like, okay, over there is I'm betting than both of these guys.
I don't even think he even envied Frank Bruno, because Frank Bruno was also subject to a lot of ridicule. Yeah. In a way that he probably didn't even pick up at the time, that you look back on and say, right, that was a bit mad still. You see what I'm saying? Whereas Lennox, he couldn't play on his name. He'd never stand for that. So for me, like, on just in regards to the comparison of what he could have got if he didn't, I respect every single part about the way he's handled himself in terms of his career.
Oh yeah,
it's also that thing of like, why do I need to turn down my Jamaican roots? Why do I need to turn down my links to Canada? Like, this is who I am. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of respect for people who are able to stand against the grain and be like that, and not so much respect for people who happen to blow in the wind because it's profitable.
Go away anyway.
Yeah, but in regards to how the eras are different, I think someone like Lennox isn't really concerned about the noise. He's more the boxing. And when you watch somebody miss steps, you will always see the steps that were missed because they'll show down at some point. And you do look like a hater until the thing happens and you go,
I said it.
I've been saying this. So it's one of the ones where it's easy to frame him like a hater and just let that be it. But there's also that thing of, it's so loaded up in lots of different dynamics because, you know, a lot of people will echo the, he just wanted to sign him, he's upset by that.
Yeah.
But there's also a thing of someone coming to you saying, I know this business, bro.
Yeah.
And I know how mad it can get. And I understand that you feel like you're going to know more than me, but it's going to be upsetting for me to watch you go through this and whatever.
Definitely. After we sat down with Lennox in that interview, I knew he wasn't a hater. For the people that don't know what we're talking about, go on to just type in Lennox Lewis Undefeated. It'll come up. You're welcome.
It's a great interview.
Great interview. It's a great interview.
You'll enjoy that.
You'll understand what I've got. But yeah, make sure you do that pivot. Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.